My friend and I had these ping pong balls in an array like you see here, but then he turned them sideways like this. Now I know this is still an array, but the amount has to be different because we just changed the order. My friend said that they are the same, and I did not believe him, and all he said was, "Commutative property, dude." So today we are learning about the commutative property of multiplication. This is like a rule in math. Can you say this with me? Commutative property of multiplication. Great job. Now here is the definition. Commutative property of multiplication says the order of the numbers does not matter. To learn this, here is the equation, and let's do the multiplication starting on the left side. 4 multiplied by 2 is what? 8. Great. Now on to the other side. What is 2 multiplied by 4? It is also 8. So the order of the numbers does not matter in multiplication. This is awesome, and to finish I want to show you the array of balls my friend showed me. Here we have 4 times 2 in an array which gives us 8 balls total. Now if we switch the numbers around, it turns our array to look like this. This is 2 times 4. Even though the array looks different, there are still 8 balls. This is amazing. Because of the commutative property in multiplication, it does not matter which number is first because the product or answer will be the same. Amazing. Thank you so much for your help. Guys, why are you all aiming ping pong balls at me? Take it easy, take it easy. Oh no. Ouch. The associative property of multiplication. We would like to get your help. Will you help us? Great, let's get started. The associative property of multiplication says when you are multiplying several digits, you can regroup or reorder the numbers and the product will stay the same. This time our friend King Parentheses is helping us group the numbers by putting a parentheses around 2 of the numbers. We can see that we have the same problem on both sides of the board, but with the parentheses grouping different sets of numbers. We learned before that both of these problems should come out to be the same answer or product. King Parentheses just told me that I forgot to tell you something important. Whenever you do a math problem that has parentheses, you need to do what's inside first. Remember, the King Parentheses comes first in math problems. So when we work this problem, we need to multiply the numbers in the parentheses first, even though the answers will still be the same. Thank you, King Parentheses. We will start with the problem on the left. Remember, the king goes first, so let's multiply 2 by 2. We get 4, and now all we have left to do is multiply 4 by the last number, which is 5. What is 4 times 5? If you said 20, you are correct. Now we can do the problem on the right side of the board, and if the associative property of multiplication is right, we should get the same answer. To start, we remember the king goes first, so we multiply the numbers in the parentheses, 2 times 5. The answer to that is 10. Now all that is left is 10 multiplied by 2. What is 10 times 2? 20. Great job, kids! We can see that both problems give us the same answer no matter how we group the numbers. This is amazing stuff! Thank you so much for joining us today. The king and I have to get going, so we will see you later. King, stop making so much noise. Ugh. Hey guys, I came in here looking for the distributive property of multiplication. Why don't you guys learn about the distributive property of multiplication while I lose these guys? Sound good? Thanks. See you back here when you're done. The distributive property helps us find a product that we don't know by breaking larger factors into smaller factors. This can sound a little scary, but once we understand it, we will see that it is not that bad. It looks like the sharks want us to try another problem. Here we have 8 times 6. Let's break apart the first factor, the number 8. There are several ways to break apart 8, But I want to use 5 plus 3 because I know my 5 times tables. We now need to multiply 6 by both the 5 and 3. I know that 5 times 6 equals 30. What does 3 times 6 equal? 18! Great job! We now need to add the 30 plus 18. 0 plus 8 is 8, and 3 plus 1 is 4. 48 is the answer. 8 times 6 equals 48, and we figured that out using the distributive property. We were able to find the product or answer to a multiplication problem by using the distributive property. Can you see how using this method can help us answer hard multiplication problems? Wow, thank you guys so much for joining me. I was able to lose the sharks and all is good now. We will see you next time. Goodbye.
Thank you Mr. Ayman for making math fun for me. مؤيد هشام 3B.